It's now Thursday. Yesterday, as usual, didn't really go to plan. Well, it did and it didn't. I got one blade off the mower, and then Dad rang me saying, come up and give me a hand, because the tractor that he was driving for the neighbours, we thought was only auto power, and he knows how to drive that. But we looked up a YouTube video, and then, but it wasn't, it was Command Pro, and I know how to drive that, and he doesn't. So I went up there and gave him a hand to do that. So I showed him how it all works, and then once we then did the spraying, I then got home and we changed the blades on the mower. That went all right in the end, to be fair. Didn't take too long to change. I'll put a picture on the screen, probably just before this actually, of the difference between the two types of blade. Well, the new blade and the old blades, it's almost don't know how it's still cutting. It's quite a big difference, but it's big, but it's going to be good. So when we go and do a bit of mowing, hopefully that'll be all right. So it's now Thursday. This morning, been doing a bit of clear up work and moving around boxes to then get the wood splitter out, and then we're going to start splitting this wood heap. It's been here for a little while now, and it just needs to get rid of it, really. So this is a Rabaud splitter and saw. We got this as two separate pieces, and then we joined them together. So I'll give you a quick show around. So we bought this quite a while ago now. So this is the splitter, and obviously that's a saw, and we joined them together. So it's all in one. Let's say, it's got a number on it, which is that number there, F16 Farmer 2. I think it's a 25-ton splitter, but is it only 16-ton? It might only be. I'm not too sure. But you put the wood on there, the splitter comes down, splits it, and then over here, just need to grease it up. That in there's a saw, circular saw, so the wood goes into here, and then you push this up like that, and then the saw's spinning around, and then it cuts through. And then we're gonna have some boxes just here, and we'll then put it in boxes. That obviously runs off PTO, and that's just oil, so it's all safe. And so obviously that is the model of the saw, and then up there is the model of the splitter. A really good bit of kit, and we split a lot of wood with it over the years. So I've just got to grease it up and get things set, and then I'll pick the camera up when we're going again. So once we start splitting, don't actually know how much wood is here. Quite a lot though. It's going to take a little while. We've got boxes all laid up over there. I'll bring them over the Manitou, put them down, and then we'll stack it all up. It's going to take a while. This isn't very nice. There's blue sky up there as well. I think we just caught the edge of a storm. It's black up there. Oh God. Right, so we're calling it a night. It's now 7:30 or something. Not a bad little afternoon. We've done 8 little boxes. I don't actually know how much would be in a box. Oh no, sorry, we've done 9 little boxes. There's 8 in the barn behind me. And there's 1 box still outside. What would it be? 200 or 300 kilos, I suppose. So whatever, do the math on that. 2 or 3 ton. Probably 2.5, 3 ton. So yeah, it's quite a mix of wood, but as you can see, I'll put the camera on. As you see, it's done a nice job of cutting and splitting it. It's all We've got some wood burners in the house we'll use this for over winter. We've still got a little bit left from last year, but we're getting low and there's got a big wood pile out there. So, but we'd probably get through that in about, at one point we're going through two of those boxes a week. So that there won't last very long, but so I'll just take it back out. So we've done those 8 boxes. It's amazing how you don't feel like you made a hole in it, and then suddenly you go, oh, made quite a big hole. So let's see the wood heap. Hopefully you can hear me over the tractor. It's still coming. So this bit here looks like that. So we've already made quite a dent, and we've already gone through half of our boxes. But there's quite a lot more to go. This stuff here is going to be interesting to do. We might have to get a chainsaw out and cut this up. These bits here, they're plenty heavy enough, so we'll get them on there with the teleporter and then we'll split them up. They're about the right length, so they'll stand up underneath the splitter, and that'll split them up, and then we'll saw it up accordingly. But there's quite a lot of little stuff here, so we'll be able to just saw that. So we just stick it straight through the saw, and that'll go really quick. And you see there's quite a lot of sawdust. But so obviously we splitter goes down if it needs splitting, and then it comes through here. Then the saw goes like that. Push that up with that obviously spinning. Chuck it off there, and then we stack it in the box. So we stack 2 on top of each other. If we go any higher, I think we'll be breaking the box. But as you can see, there's plenty more to go at. There's a lot more there. Say, excuse the shambles around here. It's as the wood pile's been here, we then can't get to anywhere around the back there. So we're going to get rid of the wood pile, and then we can level all this off really nicely, and then round the back here in general will now then be a nice space. So obviously you've got a field of hay which is actually just over that hedge, so we'll be able to come round here nice and easy with our big trailer. So previously we've got to go, it's really tight. The hedge used to actually be where I'm standing, and it used to go further up there, but we sort of pushed it out and then put a big pipe under for the ditch. So we then got more space to come around it because it was getting very tight. So yeah, I'll probably carry on the video tomorrow because I don't think it's very long. So I'll see you in the morning. Right, so it's the next morning. It's now Friday morning. Normally it's starting to drizzle and rain a little bit, but we've already done a couple of boxes. So I'll just show you how to load them right now. So we do 2 boxes and then put 2 boxes on top of each other. Don't want to go any higher because I think the boxes might not last that long. These are actually old apple boxes, so we got this, I don't know where we got them from, but Dad managed to get hold of them, and they've been really handy for splitting wood, and our little wood boxes actually fit into small places, and you can get a surprising amount of wood in them. So yeah, we've got just these 2, so I then come around into a barn, so we obviously want to keep them dry, otherwise it doesn't really dry down, and then so the wood needs to be dry to be able to burn it properly. Annoyingly, as the boxes are quite small, you can't get right up against the wall to be able to put them against the wall. Right, just put these in here like this, and then I'll go and get a couple more boxes down, and then for the next 2 I'll then the process and repeat basically. Hopefully we don't get rained off. There's some rain coming over, but hopefully it'll be alright. Don't want to get too wet. That'll be very fun. Right, annoyingly, it's now almost 1 o'clock, but it's raining, and splitting wood in the rain is not very nice. You end up chucking bits up everywhere, and those bits will stick to you. It's now almost 1 o'clock anyway, so we're gonna have lunch. It looks like it's gonna rain for the rest of the day. Apparently we're gonna have 10 mil. At least that's a proper bit of rain, rather than a hot little bit that's just annoying. So we've done, how many have we done now? We're on to our 16th box, so we've done another 7 today, or well, one of them's half a box, but so we're getting through it. We've only got 2 little boxes left and 1 big box, and then it's going to be going on the floor. Why has Dad put the tractor in there? Of course, yeah, so tomorrow we're going to be, well, I'm going to go and do a bit of contract mowing with our topper. So part of the reason why we put the new blades on it, so we put the new blades on, and then we're going to take the wood splitter off now, and then I'll put the mower on. I'm going to run it up, cut a little bit to make sure it's all alright, and then I'll then head off, and then about 7:30 tomorrow morning I'll start mowing. So I'll leave off about 6:30, start mowing at 7ish, 7:30 even. So this afternoon in the rain, we'll get the mower on. I'll go and run it up and make sure it's all alright. Cut a couple of bits, make sure it's all okay. Get it warm. So we put the top gear. We sort of given it a little bit of a makeover. We've gone through all of the gear oils and all that sort of thing. So the gearbox is all alright. Top the oils up because it's leaking a couple of places, so we just top them up, and then so I'll do all that, and then I'll start a video tomorrow morning. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I covered everything. We'll be doing some more dog splitting beginning of next weck, so I'll do another one then. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next one.